If you do not know where you're headed to, you'll board a vehicle going north when you should be headed south. Vision is key. In this video, I'd like to show you the importance of knowing where you're going and how that affects your choice of life partner. My name is Doshima Olive Paul. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, like, and share this video. It is commonly said that when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. All of the giftings and the abilities and the talents that we have help us to know that the possible direction that we'll be headed in life. All of these things come together to help us discover our purpose in life. When you know your purpose, then you will know the kind of person that you should choose so that they come and complement what you want to do with your life. A lot of people have ended up in relationships where they are frustrated, or they couldn't achieve their dreams because the person who got into their ship was headed in a different direction. If you want to be a homemaker, let's use that as an example. You want to be married to somebody who will go out, maybe work, and you just stay at home, take care of the kids. That's a beautiful ambition for life. You know the importance of keeping a home. It is also important that the man that you're bringing into your life understands this and is ready to support that. But if you're a guy who wants a lady who will both keep the home and be out there supporting your vision or her vision, a career woman, then you shouldn't be settling for a complete homemaker. Now, how do we know these things? Right from when we're kids or when you're born, as you grow, God put a dream in the heart of each and every one of us. You might not have the big picture, but you have an idea of the possible direction of your life. You have a clue. It may not be clear. For some people, it is always very clear. Some people are privileged, whether by prophecy or by dreams, or they've had glimpses of their future. Oh, that is so beautiful. It makes it easier. But even when you're not that, the giftings that you have, the talents that you have, the kind of problems that you love to solve will help you know the kind of person that you should bring into your life that will complement you. Let me tell you a story. When I was in the university, I met this guy, a medical doctor. Of course, medicine is an attractive profession, especially at the time where we were. That's over 20 years ago. He was God fearing. He could tick a lot of the boxes. Then this certain day, I asked the question, what would he want to do with with the rest of his life in terms of his career? And I also went on to share with him my vision for life, the kind of things that I would do. I noticed he was indifferent. He had no interest in what I wanted to do. I didn't need that. I knew the kind of life I'm going to live. I know that I am not just cut out to be a homemaker alone. And I needed somebody that would support me, also believe in my vision and give me the push that I had. And that made me to make the decision not to continue the relationship. When I met my husband, what attracted to me to him was when we had our discussions, our conversations about what we wanted to do with our lives. I noticed the excitement he had in what I wanted to do. He didn't want a complete homemaker. He wanted a woman who also had a vision for her life to do one or two other things. And I noticed that as we discussed, we had a lot of things in common. Now they say opposites attract, but the truth is, in long-term relationships, I noticed that it's the things that we have in common that keep us together. Somebody may want to travel the world and do a lot of things. If you're not married to somebody that has an interest in that kind of thing, before you know it, your secretary or your PA may become your companion. A lot of people have lost their loved ones because of those kind of things. They feel, oh, she's not interested or he's not interested in what I want to do. I need somebody who is interested. Before you know, they move on with someone else, either their secretary, their PA, or somebody who shares the passion with them. So that made me to think that a lot of the things that we have in common go a long way in keeping us together, in as much as we believe also that opposites attract. So in the case of I and my husband, I noticed he had interest in what I wanted to do. That got me excited. I noticed his suggestions, his ideas expanded my vision at a time and gave me the courage to want to do what I do. And that has helped me. We've been married now happily for 19 years going, and I keep seeing that growing. You may not know everything at the beginning, but each and every one of us has a sense of purpose, a direction. And if you don't know and you're clueless about it, just think about the kind of problems you love to solve, the things that you could do and never be tired, the kinds of things you can do, even if nobody was going to pay you for it. And that will give you direction. You cannot afford to board a flight with a person going north when you're headed south. When you have an idea of your purpose in life, it will go a long way in affecting the kind of person that you bring into your life. Like I always say, we attract people into our lives who come to amplify the view that we already have of ourselves. Go ahead and think about it. Think about your vision. Think about the person that you're with right now. Do you think you both need to continue your relationship headed in the right direction? Thank you for watching. This is the third question from my book, Before the Ring, Three Questions to Ask. I have that book on seller. I'll try and put the link in the description box so that you can go and purchase it. In that book, I answered the question, who are you, where you're coming from, where you're going to, and how that affects your choice of a life partner. My two previous videos, I've answered the question of who are you, where you're coming from, and in this video, I'm dealing with where you're going to. I hope you've learned something today. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.